The RAM 1000 monitor controller by Heritage Audio has become one of my most cherished pieces of hardware over the last 2 months. This unit has 2 stereo analog and 1 stereo Bluetooth input, which can be routed to 2 stereo analog out. Usually these are 2 sets of speakers. And there's a dedicated headphone out. Whatever is activated on the inputs will go to the selected outputs. The best thing about the RAM 1000 really is the big volume knob. It's a 24-step rotary switch, and I cannot emphasize enough how weirdly nice it is to change volume with it. It's stepped and gives a very satisfying click sound. It truly gives you the feeling you are in control of the volume. This volume dial is a quality component. It's a properly soldered stepped volume control for right and left channels separately. It's absolutely not a cheap volume pot with plastic fake stepping. With cheap volume potentiometers which combine stereo channels, you often have an unbalance in the lowest volume when turning up the dial. One channel comes up more quickly than the other. None of that is happening with the RAM 1000. Also, it's good to see that the entire volume control circuit board is fully separated from the rest. Any stress that might come from turning the big volume dial will not transfer over to the rest of the circuit board. It's these little things that ensure long-time usage. The same goes for the 3 buttons down here, which are a mono switch, mute button and a dim switch. They are placed in such a way and at such a distance that you toggle really quickly and with great accuracy. No second guessing here, it all feels very confident. Having a quick mono switch is just very handy for quick mono compatibility checking. The dim lowers the volume with 20 decibels. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel so you will stay up to date on the latest useful hardware and plugins. This video is sponsored by DistroKid. Cover songs is probably one of the many types of songs you would love to do, but uploading to a streaming platforms is always a hassle due to copyrights and required fee because you cover an original song. DistroKid makes this very easy for you by offering the option to do this all for you for $12 per song per year when you have a DistroKid subscription. Use my link in the description to get 7% off of your first year on a DistroKid. The phone's output is completely separate from all other output routing. The only control you have is the volume dial. This is stepped as well. Listening to Spotify at its true -14 lux level gave a comfortable volume with 250 ohms biodynamics. Everything was set to 0 decibel max in my interface. With mixing you often work at lower volumes, easily -23 lux on average. And that is where this headphone amp falls short on inputs 1. Use inputs 2 for that. Switching between -10 dBV or +4 dBu will give you some extra juice you could need. Also, I found that the position of the headphone jack at the back is a bit cumbersome, especially when you want to change out headphones. Having the jack on the front or even the sides would make it more user-friendly. That said, I do think that having a headphone out is a good addition. It will give you an extra output when your interface only has one. One of the big selling points for the RAM 1000 is its Bluetooth input connectivity. This is something you will find in more Heritage Audio products, and it works easy and well. The RAM 1000 supports several Bluetooth audio codecs. For instance, my iPhone uses the AAC codec. I use the Bluetooth connection all the time with my Mac Air. I do wish the unit had a Bluetooth out. It would be nice to get the ability to check mixes on AirPod Pros, for instance. The price is around $500, not very cheap, but still a lot less than other hardware monitoring systems, and you do get a product of great quality.